program tamu hama KRCTV mtuma wa toro anyo mtekanza wawa dedicate mkiro ndogo kuba ni kuichako program wenu kandi program wenu kwa kilo cha balaza saha ina bakira saitano za nyichakara tuba turoho bungi muno kwa tukichahe gikara nembera ya bantu baitwa hebo ko ibarabamu na muno songe zikwatagaine ne byembudo songe zikwatagaine ne byendema songe zikwatagaine ne byobomezi ebyo barambuza hamwe n'ibindi muno byona tuba turoho kwa tukichahe and today tungero mkisa kwa kutambatana rundi kuba na electoral commission wanyabwisiro mkikaro chetu kino no studio za KRCTV mtuma kwa toro kuba na highlighting raho muni na tugandera esonga eskwatagaine na karuru the upcoming elections za LC1s ezukuja genda rundi ezukuja kuterwa na karuru akakuja kuterwa ombiro ebukuiza mmaisa kandi naje kuba na somorora kichi nyinyi echabantu okusemera kuba ndakora kandi hawacha karurwa katekanizibwe so inyo batakesimbire timanyiro kudisogora babucyaro baitwegere twina kama wa karuru rundi wakuzunanizwa mutekaniza karuru ako haba rubuga rwetu rwa Fort Portal naiza kuba natugambira entekaniza mo kuzemerira karuru kajya guterwa mu ngingoki cyo electoral commission betekanize koraki kurora ngo karuru katerwa mwiza kunyikiriza gambere mortoro kizibuke naiza kurubaza mu rurimi kandi nza kureka kurora abazura ebe byara babagambire ubuna bansoboye because 99% kasara mu konsolini wetu hano batoro kurora ngo umuntu watorora yetegereza kandi yamanya kicheke mgenda mu maisi. Ogeni, I'm very glad to see you today in KRC Studios. You are welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, you can just introduce yourself to our dear viewers.
Yes, I'm Isaac Yamsha, the returning officer for Porto City.
You are welcome. Yes. So, ogono mgeni otuina studio zetu za KRCTV agambire ni bamweta returning officer. I don't know exactly who is returning officer.
The returning officer is the one in charge of all electoral activities at the district or the city.
Okay. Uno wamoto alutukanizibwa nebintu watagana mukoma ha district, rundi ha city, rundi nkoko arachetegereza biti umuntu alutukanizibwa nyesonga ezikwatagana nokutera omuntu lokoma. So iwe no wanyakuyahero wapetekaniza kujatera karuru ebere bita maisa oyetekaniza kuba nokura kandi nomanya kiki chenyini ekikuja genda maisha. Mr. Electoral Commission Isaac Yamsha, can you tell people why you are here?
Yes, I'm very honored to be here. Thank you so much. As you are aware, the Electoral Commission started the process of electing leaders at LC1 level and the women councils. Registration, we started registration and verification of citizens on 6th up to 10th of this month. Yes, it has been going on. It went on and was concluded where we registered any willing resident. You had to be a resident in that village and you had to be 18 years and above and willing to participate in the election. That means you will either vote or you can even contest for any position on that village. Yes.
Atugambire wakatandika kuhandika kwa abantu abali mu byaro rundi bakateka yita mu byaro na mbere musemera genda mukehandikisa kuhandiko katandika ibiro kwezi mukaga kandi kwagarukire ibiro kwezi 10 ukwezi 10 so iyo bora namanya ngo handika, I don't know, maybe tuza kabuza Mr. the Electoral Commission twinaho hano iza kubana kugambera kiki cyenyine cyo kusemerera gukora rundi cyo kusemerera kongera. So nitekereza that process abaire yahebo negena maiso and bear witnessing baba muhandikirwe betinga bathandikirwe is here program na basoborora what to do.
We went ahead to display the register. We displayed those who had registered on 13th and 14th. This was to enable residents to check their details and confirm that they're in the right villages where they either want to be nominated or where they want to vote from. That took place on 13th and 14th of this same month. Yes, and we started nomination of candidates on 15th and we concluded on 19th of this month. That is, we concluded on Sunday.
It is already done.
Yes, nominations were concluded for both chairpersons, chairpersons for the LC1 and the women councils committees. You see, for the women councils, all positions are elected from chairperson, vice chairperson, general secretary, secretary for publicity, and secretary for finance. For all 5 positions of the women councils, they are elective. So we had to nominate candidates or residents who wanted to contest for those positions. Whereas for chairman, LC1, we nominate the chairperson, it's the only elective post, and he calls out his council, the people he's going to, there is an executive committee who he's going to work with, and they are approved by the council. The council is the people who are registered in the book. So, when residents of the village come and register, they create the village council. All residents registered in the village register are the village council. So when the chairperson is elected as the new chairperson of the village, he will call his executive committee from the council, which are the people in the village register. And the majority in the village register, all the voters will approve that yes, this one has the potential to perform. And if they see that he's not capable of performing, they can say, no, that one is not good. You select another person. Yes.
But these people are saying out there, more especially those who have already been nominated, they are saying that you people, you've given them short period of time to campaign. I don't know why.
A short period of time?
Yes.
To campaign?
Yes.
No, campaigns are going on. Actually, we concluded our nomination on Sunday and campaigns kicked off on Monday. And for the women councils, they will go from, they started on Monday and they will go up to 22nd. 22nd will be on Wednesday. Because Wednesday, their election will be on 23rd, which is Thursday, for the women committees. Whereas for the chairperson LC1, the campaign started on Monday and will go all the way up to Monday of next week. Yes, because the election will be on 28th.
Next week?
Yes, 28th, it will be Tuesday next week. So they still have a whole week of campaigns.
How are you prepared to handle elections? Because people outside there are saying that what you did abakutorora abarungi ahero hali abantu bakomplaininga ngo the electoral commission itabe fair to kubahereza the primary. Let me say that it is almost primary elections akaruru akaba LC1 suterwa abantu bemerira mu mugongo, and yet akaruru akaba presidency kakaterwa mu box. I don't know what exactly happened to change because the boxes were good for elections, but you people changed it. You said these people must go and stand with me or at the back of the people. I don't know. People are fearing. They are saying that we are not going there for elections. So I don't know how are you going to handle.
We have not changed anything. The law has always been clear. For the LC1 election, it has been through lining up behind your candidate of choice. It is different from the general presidential and parliamentary election. Here, the candidates stand in one line facing one direction, and the voters decide their best candidate and they will line up behind the candidate. We've done this before in 2018, and it is according to the law. Yes, it is according to the law, and we have not changed anything.
But yes. what advice are you giving the people who are fearing?
Yes, what I will request the voters is to turn up early, first and foremost, especially the candidates, to turn up early on the day of the election, which in this case for chairperson LC1 is 28th. And for the women committees, it is on 23rd. I request them to all turn up early and let the voters turn up early, because we will start with verification of voters to confirm that this person who has shown up at the polling station. It will start at around 8 to by 10:30 we expect all the voters to be verified. So if we have a massive turn up early by 11, we should have all the voters verified, and our village election officer, who in this case is the presiding officer, will take the voters through the process, how the polling is going to take place, and the candidates will line up starting from around midday. By midday, the candidates will be in one line facing one direction, and the voter and the residents will line up behind them. So we expect people to be lining up by midday.
Yes. So niwena wakuja kutera akaguru tulichokweza na mnana mbabadikira kubamhikira polling stations zanyu saha isatu zenyini saibiri mwaka ushabuna saibiri zenyini mube muhikira polling station, then batandike kora umurimo gwabo ubwo kucekinga no kwitegereza babanya kuhikira polling station nibo benyini basemerira kutera akaguru rundi nangwa nuko akaguru wako gasobole kuba nikatera ola hakya RCTV mutuma gwa Toro kandi turi hanze na channel namba 2 ana na 3 omurubuga rwetu rwa Fort Portrait kandi notsanga makagaitu boma hayi nanzara primary school ngotuli ikiro kintu tutungira mugisa kuba na yaba electoral commission studio zetu kuba batugayidinga akaruru ko kwita kuba nikabata akabuja kuterwa ebrobe kweza na munana nebrobe kweza na 3 na ndakuza kuba naterwa akaruru akabakazi kandi ebrobe kweza na munana terwa akaruru akabacha personal C1s hona mubyaro byanyu na mbere muji mwitsa kuba mutera akaruru nasaba mutana aplikebe nyingi mtetimira mugenda mukoma akaruru kanyu kandi mukoma abantu abujunalizwa iba mkurora munibaiza kubebembera. So nitekereza kale cya kutanga ubundi ogora banubura no Yesu kambono no muntu nkugonza. Why do you fear abantu no inamo ya utini ngeno imera hamugombowe umutera akaruru ngo kirikiragiro kihanga kororango akaruru katerwa mu mulingo akaba president nabandi katerwa mu boxing baitwako bakadisaidinga hakiragiro kihanga ukaterwe mu mugongo nuko mwekakase ngo tukomere nuko ebyo box bimusuma tubakwende gani gutanga mubatahira mu ofisi ngo banyi basongera ugabo ndarukire ngo bansingire bataho yako kuyakaho kwa uburikize kadiwa kutendanga tuna social media handles zetu namba la YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp na handi mwana notusangaho turo kubantu kichao biki performance yetu ahebo kandi uyongera no kumanya no kwetegereza iwe anyakula ha YouTube turo live nosobora kutekaho message yawe nduija kubantu kusoma kandi nduija kubantu kugaruka oine cyo kwenda kukabuza Electoral Commission wanyakuli kikaba cyeita hano wanyakwizire kurora nabasobora n'ikigenda maiso urugabe kutende na bayiti isimu ya hamtimu nasi amenyera bako kandi tuija kuba tukwata tuija kuba tusoma ila message yora motairaho kandi turoho kuba tuhanura naiwe program bagesere tuhanura hamu kandi mteganiza adieliketi kabukiro ndogo kuba nijukicha mwenyekirize ngaruke mgenyi wetu ayongera kutwara na program yenu wetu mgenyi wetu we are scared akaruko mgongo kami nikasobora causing a chaos outside there whereby people can fight. So timanyira how prepared are you kurora mwatangira you ebintu bikorwa nkiyebi ebikunihira so resulting at the polling station.
Okay. Electoral Commission, when we are conducting elections, we work hand in hand with stakeholders who involve security agencies to help us maintain the peace and calm. And especially at a time like now when people are in campaigns are ongoing, I urge all the candidates to campaign peacefully. Campaigns are going on from 8 in the morning up to 6 in the evening. Yes, and I urge candidates to not use tribalistic sentiments in their campaigns or religious sentiments. Let us keep calm and accept the fact that when many candidates are there for choice, voters have one choice and we always have one winner. Yes, so whatever the outcome of the election, we should ensure that we are peaceful and calm and accept the results as they are caused. Given, like you said, in this election, you will count your votes. It is very clear. There is no way you will say, they have changed the number of my votes. There are people, it will be very clear. Yeah, the people are lining behind the candidate of choice, so the winner will be very clear and there will be no doubt about that. So I think the lining up behind the candidate would actually be a better choice, would be a better way of voting, only that for the general elections, they may be very many. It involves the whole district. The whole district votes for the member of parliament. But this particular election is for only the village. So that is a small number of people who can gather and elect their leader through lining up. It doesn't necessarily need a ballot box. Yes.
So, mbiaro tuina yamanto wakwitibwa abapangisa. I don't know obona vanhu vamanya. I don't advise ke kuhereza abapangisa. Are they allowed to vote or not?
Yes. Residents, being a resident in a village, I could have, it comprises of a great number of people. I can have come to this village and I'm renting a place and I've so far spent a month. That makes me a resident and I have a right to vote for the leader. And there is also a category whereby I am a resident in the village and I am employing some of my workers. They are also considered residents in the village. Yes, so we are trying to reach out to the leadership of of each village to ensure that all residents, we did that. All residents were registered and verified. We used different agencies to verify residents, and we finished that part. Yes.
Tina abantu waitu aheboku Musanga, like for example, akaita mchikaro ya gura muitaka bought a land in that particular area, kandi baitu mwikikaro mtakurara just akagura muitaka ya kaunti again. But now aboizira agwire muno bokoma LC1 maybe I'm using them abanyakulimu na mteresimu na gamba, you know what, come and elect me. Tumanyira watu wakusananga they are allowed to elect.
We had such cases. We had a few cases of such a scenario, and we were very clear to them. You are supposed to register in the village where you reside, where you sleep. So if I have my land in one village, but I'm living in the next village, it means I register in the village where I live, where I sleep, where my family is. Similarly, there are residents who have a business in one village, but they are residing or living in another, their home is in another village. So we were advising them to register in the village where they reside, where their family, where they sleep, in other words. Yes. So that was clear, and we made it clear to the leadership, and people registered where they reside.
Okay. Abakutorora abarungi olahakyara CTV mutuma gwatoro kandi nitusemererwa habokuboro hagambire obora bamanya wenyitaka mukyaro, like for example kyaboma hano kandi norara mukyaro kyaboma yakara bitako lina mboma njara tokwikirizwa kukomera mboma njara tokwikirizwa kukomera mboma yakara nabiro kuba norara. So obora bamanya wena nabiro kurara genda motera karukawo okoma mwebezwa kandi abapangisa agambire mwinyo muri bogabe kukoma bakoze bwahe kizigo lukikalecho loyekera ma area losiwana wanyakoroho nuwana kukonya. So munaiyo nwikirizwa kutera karuwa, but you may find these people to register mu tawe ma display ya like the registers. These people are not well registered, so I don't know whether they are allowed to be part of that.
Right now our registration process was concluded, so we cannot add anyone in our registers. We had 1 week for registration, like I told you, from 6th up to 10, and that was fine. We displayed the register for people to cross-check, and if you didn't give it your attention, then we are very unfortunate. You may not participate in this election. Only the people who registered with us will be able to vote in this election.
Okay, nitekereza mgamba wakutorora abarungi mbulingi obora banomanya watayahandikise mu kitabo kibasindike hakyaro rundi registers izira habyaro byanyu watasisa bwire kugenda police station tibarukwiza kwikiriza kuba notera gawo munyikirize ngenda mburangu wabukama bange mundinde ingaruka kandi mukama wabye koma tukyalira mu studio zetu za KRCTV mutuma gwatoro